Right, hello everyone. Welcome to Hilly Stream on Sunday night. First one back since Christmas and New Year, so welcome and I hope you enjoy it. We're here with HRF1, brand new season, kind of apt for a new year, and we are at, as you can see, we're at Qatar for short qualifying, 50% race, and I think we're a little short on a full grid tonight. I don't think we've got quite a full grid, but I think it's mostly full. Maybe still a bit early in the new year for some people, I don't know. But we're going to enjoy it. Qatar, since it's joined the game this year, has been one of the absolute fantastic races of the season to see. First thing I want to let you know, guys, hello to anybody that's commenting. I cannot see the stream at the moment, so mainly because my internet's been playing up a little bit the last couple of days, so for the first time actually since I got this internet, to be fair. But because of that, I don't want to... I don't want to have the stream on at the same time as streaming, just in case it messes it up and it takes too much on the internet. So, apologies for that, but please still do comment, and you can talk to each other, of course. It's just that I won't see them. So, well, there you have it on your screen. There's 17 drivers on grid tonight, and I don't know if there's anybody joining during qualifying. There could well be. If anybody watched this is sort of wondering where I am, sort of on Discord and that, I lost my phone just before Christmas, and it's taken me forever to get a new one. I do apologise. O2 are not exactly being very helpful, apart from the fact they are letting me upgrade for free, so they are being helpful in that sense. But it's taken just ages to get the phone through. But as soon as I have, I'll be properly back on Discord and be able to share the links around. If anybody's watching that can hear me, that does have access to Discord, if you could share the link for me in your various leagues, HRF1, WAOF1, PRF1, all of those are okay to share in. There's probably more as well, but those are do. If you're able to, that would be great. As we are winding up, so Paella Muncher first out on track, and as he's first out on track, I think we'll do the hilly hot lap with him. If I can, because so sort of green at the moment, so I'm not used to the game, and I may not remember the track that well, but I'll do my best. Just on board with him now. Shout out to the Saturday division that raced in last night, FPR. Fantastic race last night, 100% lead. I raced in with several of you. But here comes Paella over the line then to start the first hot lap of the evening. Down into 5th for turn 1. Open up the steering, get on the power. Head straight over to the right of the track to open up the corner into turn 2. Still in 5th through here. Then flat out through this little right-hander that takes us into the double right-hander. I tend to take the first one in 6th. And so it's still the same in the second corner as well. Just carry the speed through. Then down to the hairpin. Hard braking. Down to 3rd though, not 2nd. It's quite a quick hairpin really. Open up steering, get on the power. Head down to the right-hander, which you go down to 4th. Again, open up steering. Be careful not to invalidate on exit. He's absolutely fine. Flat out through the right-hander. And then down to, well, he's down to 3rd for that one, but I usually 4th, I would say, is probably the correct gear. Then up through the end of sector 2 and into the 2 flat out right-handers, a slight lift in the 3rd one. There we go, and then again, just a slight lift and a gear down just to get through the left-hander and into the final corner. 5th gear through the final corner. Again, you just need to, it's a long straight down to the start-finish line, so you do need to open up the steer and get on the power as quick as you can. And that's the other thing around here. The deploy, because of the downforce you have to run around here, your ERS deploy tends to run out before you reach the start-finish line, which will affect your straight line speed quite significantly. But a 21.4 is not a bad lap to get us started. Axel 21.002 on his first attempt. Steve Bomb 22.1. Who's that? That's Lycorius 23.2. The Williams of Fused Whistle. 1992, so I assume there's something happening that lap for him. Ferrari now Gunnar. Across the line, 21.5. A couple of Red Bulls coming down. The second one is invalidated though. So is Chaldinho in the Tauri. The Merc. Oh my goodness, it takes forever. Where are they? Bowden. 121.4 for Bowden. And then we've got Massey is into the pits. So finishing something went wrong on his lap. Haas, I think that was back round to Paella again, I think, isn't it? Yeah, so presumably most are going to be going into the pits now. Monsters maybe on a lap here. A nice really penultimate corner there, into the final corner. A little bit wide maybe on the line. It wouldn't lost him much time. 22.915 for Monsters, puts in P6, although Corius just nips into P6 just ahead of him with a 22.5. Corius into the pits. Fuse whistle coming round. Oh, that's going to invalidate him. Too wide out the final corner. And, unless it's a name change, I think Fuse whistle is a debutant tonight. So we'll see how it goes. Chris out there on the medium tyres for his first run. I'm surprised at that because you're not going to do your best time on the mediums, and safety cars around here could play a part, and if they do, you may regret not keeping the second set fresh for the race. Gee, let's go back to that one. This is Bodup. She used to be Emre Bodup. Into the final corner. ERS open. Keep an eye on the ERS here. Going to make it to the line without running out of ERS deploy, so that tells us that Emery must be running a lower wing. Or he's turning it off probably in sector 2. What we got out there? Chaldinho. Sure, I don't know about you guys out there, but it really has become one of my favourite tracks. It's just proper driver's track. Really, I don't know to explain it. It's such an attacking track. You can attack basically every corner. Which, although it doesn't really suit my personal driving style, it is rather fun. It's got to be said. Final corner there. Again, using that quite wide line. I don't know whether that's deliberate, because that's the second time we've seen that now. 21.3 from Chaldinho. Goes into P2 for the moment, just behind Axel. We've got Bodup is on an in lap. Paella's back out there. Is that Paella about to start a lap? It is. Just go down now. I think Whoopi's on a lap. In terms of personnel, this league very much the same. Same for, well, see 3 admins with Hunter as the owner. So Gunnar, myself, and Whoopi, the admins. Although to be fair, it's Gunnar really. He runs this league. Pretty much single-handed, so Whoopi into P7. The rest of us are more just there if he needs help or advice or whatever. Comes Massey then. Again, we really aren't going close to the inside curve. I I know if you get too much curve, well, the sausage curve's on the inside, that will affect your lap, but there is a curve there to use. I'm not sure. Perhaps that's a line people have found since I've last done it. It's a bit quicker, maybe. 21.5 from Massey, puts in P5 for the moment, shaping up to be a really tight qualifying. I just missed the second split then, it just disappeared as I looked up. Okay, so that was more like the line I expect to see. Okay, just a little bit of inside curve and the outside curve. 21.0 from Gunnar puts him in P2, just 4 thousandths of a second behind Axel. That's a really good lap from Gunnar. Red Bull on a lap is coming round. This is Crit. No, he's on the late lap. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's see a full lap then from Chris. Again, we come up to turn 1. Well, then you've got to really throw the car in and judge your when you put the throttle down so as not to run wide on the exit, but you've got to use all the track. You will lose time. And these two right-handers, a difficult couple of corners these, they're very easy to mess up. I mean, don't look it when you just watch somebody drive them as well as that. It looks so easy, but actually driving, they are difficult. And I think one of my favourite corners of the season, that right-hander, just where you exit, sort of on going on to top of the curve. It's I also quite like that. And we head into these two flat out corners, and then the slight lift in the third one. It does depend on downforce, by the way. It's not impossible to take that flat out if you're running very high downforce. And then lift into the penultimate corner. It's looked like a good lap to me. And there we go. That's more the line I'm expecting people to be using for the final corner. DRS opens, look down to the finish line, and it's at 21.2. Puts Chris into P3. It felt like a good lap being on board with him. It was. So here comes Corey. Final corner as well in the Ferrari. Heads to the line, 1:22.071. Stays P12 on that one. Hunter's invalidated. Hold up. He's on a lap, just 3 thousandths of a second down through sets of 2. DRS open. And improves by just over a tenth, got to P11. Well, in fact, actually, he didn't change any places, but stayed P11, but on a better time. The top 11 are now just over 8 tenths apart. See how this whistle is getting on. There are beeping, some sort of beeping going on behind me. So absolutely out of the ERS, so I think he's doing multiple laps here. I think he's maybe done a little bit of sort of track, track acclimatization. It's not an easy track. If you haven't had the chance to practice beforehand, it's not an easy track to just pick up quickly going into a race. Final corner, goes out wide. Get in, yeah you can. A really unusually long run down to the start-finish line, and doesn't improve on that one. From Dungus maybe. Yeah, him and Cialdino both on laps of 2 Tauris. Columbus is in front on the track. That's the end of sector 2 now, and he's managed to find almost 2 tenths so far. Decent lap. It would see him move a couple of places, pending any further improvements. As I say, it is all pretty tight at the top there. And Axel didn't improve on his second run. It's going that 21.002, which is very handy. And the longest cross the line then improves. Actually lost a little bit of time in the final sector, but still improves into P7, just ahead of Massey. Let's go to Cialdino. No, he's not on a... I think he's had to back out a lap, and he's done another outlap, so he's about to start one. Who else we got? Shoes whistling to the pits. E-Bomb is on that lap. I'll tell you what, let's go back to Cialdino then and watch his lap. Just come into these 2 right-handers, double right-hander. So he uses 5th. And there's no sort of right or wrong way there. You can absolutely use 5th and you can use 6th as well. It's just a personal preference. Nothing's right or wrong. May even be to do a setup if he likes to run. I think Cialdino does like to run a lower downforce setup, so he may find it easier to gear down the 5th. Then he needs to improve by. Well, Massey's actually improved up to 4th on a 21.328, just 4 thousandths of a second ahead of Cialdino. So that's all he needs to gain a place. 5 thousandths. That's open then. We head down it straight, just keeping an eye on that ERS, and yeah, he managed to get to the line and goes provisional pole. 120.985. Nice lap from Cialdino. Very nice lap. We'll have to see what Axel can do. I'd normally expect the pole position to be around about a 20.6, 20.7, somewhere in that region. But it is, as I say, it is the first race this season, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that took a bit of a breakaway during the Christmas and New Year period. Into the pits. Who's not into the pits? It's a slow McLaren of Whoopi, but he's just gearing up to do a lap. To start a lap. Paella looks like he's on a proper lap. But way down, 4.5 tenths down. Anybody now will not. Well, Paella will get across the line to start another lap, but he ain't got any energy. So there's the deploy uselet. Come up on the bottom. Oh, sorry, I thought it was plus 0.4, but he must be minus 0.4 when he went through sector 2. But that's a great lap from Paella. 120.789. Goes provisional pole. Tauri into the pits of Cialdino. Gunnar up by a tenth. He's on target to go into the 120s. This is on target to take P2. Has he gained anything more through the final sector? Doesn't. He does still take P2 by just 2 thousandths. He lost a bit through the final sector, but still took P2. Oduk. Axel's still out there as well. Whoopi as well. Oduk now in the final corner. DRS open. Heads to the line. So you got 121.651. Cruised by nearly 2 tenths up to P9. Just missed Checo. 122.8 though. He managed. I can't get to McLaren. Whoopi goes P10. Monster's on his way down the straight as well. Axel has gone into the pits, so he's not had a good last lap. 3 tenths improvement from Monsters for P13. Red Bull across the line, and that's it, I think. So, I think that was that Red Bull Chris going up to P5? Yes, it was. So P 121.214 puts Chris up to P5 in the Red Bull. What a fantastic qualifying, and what a fantastic lap from Paella Muncher. Well done, mate. Great lap. 120.789. That's what I was much closer to what I was expecting. We'll never know what Axel could have done if he didn't. Well, he just got that first run in, didn't he? That was his first run time. The 21.002 to MP4. So, never know what he was actually capable of doing. I suspect it would have been a lot faster than that. A very easy lap to invalidate around here, in all fairness. So, well done to Paella. Takes pole with Gunnar P2, Chardinho P3. I won't do the whole rundown, so I'll be doing that in the formation lap. There we go. Okay, guys, I'm just going to take a quick break then and grab myself a coffee. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes ready for the race. We'll just do quickly look at the instance. Again, just in case anybody new's joined, if anybody's typing any comments and wondering why I'm not responding, I can't see the comments, unfortunately, because the internet's been a bit slow the last couple of days, and I didn't want to have the stream open while doing the stream, just in case it caused problems. So I can't see any comments at the moment. I do apologise, but hopefully that'll be fixed by my next stream. And anyway, as I say, we're going to take a quick break. I'll be back with you in a couple of minutes, ready for the race. See you then.